Senate Republicans are taking another crack at a health care bill, and South Carolina's Senator Lindsey Graham is working on his own breakout plan.
News 2's Margaret Chadbourne has more on Graham's measure that aims to move the Republican legislative agenda along.
With Republican leaders struggling to find the votes needed to pass a bill to repeal and replace Obamacare, Senator Lindsey Graham is leading the charge to come up with a backup plan. He says his freshly released proposal is intended to appeal to Republicans and draw support from some Democrats.
I'm working on an alternative idea.
Released this morning, Graham partnered with Louisiana Republican Bill Cassidy, putting together a plan that would allow more than $100 billion in federal Obamacare funding to go directly to the states each year. This measure would allow states to either repeal, repair, or keep their Obamacare programs.
My goal is to get governors who've been critical of what we're doing on our side to get a bill that people at the state level think is fairer and better.
The plan would also repeal Obamacare's individual and employer mandates, and it would keep insurance regulations that protect people with pre-existing conditions.
Rather than trying to run health care from Washington, we're going to grant it to the states.
Graham doesn't want to scrap the health care bill Republicans are currently working on altogether, a proposal that is being written by Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Instead, Graham's health care measure is seen as an alternative if that bill fails and a different plan is needed.
I believe Obamacare is the right solution, then you can keep the structure and use this money to repair it. If you are like Louisiana and South Carolina, believing this doesn't work very well, you can come up with a new idea. You just have to spend the money on health care.
Senator Graham says the new draft aims to get enough support to meet the 50-vote threshold needed for passage. So far, it is unclear whether it will gain any traction. All votes on health care are expected next week, and the fate of the total overhaul to replace Obamacare remains unclear. Margaret Chadbourne, News 2.
This plan from Graham and Cassidy, in effect, was a surprise announcement.
Yeah, it was. Still, the Senate is lagging the work done in the House, where lawmakers already approved a bill to dismantle much of the Affordable Care Act.